Hello everyone, welcome to HipPod's Super Easy Chinese Lesson number 2 for intermediate learners, where I try to teach you things that the textbooks don't. My name is Alex Tsai and I have a bachelor's degree in learning Chinese as a foreign language. Today we're going to talk about words used during your morning routine. We all have a morning routine and hopefully you do these things. So in this lesson, first we will look at the vocabulary and then we will talk about them one at a time, maybe dissect the character a little bit, and then lastly we will make some simple sentences with each character and with each vocabulary. So let's just get started. Okay, so I have my notes here and we have 10 new vocabulary words, which I will be showing here. And if you already know all of these characters and have studied them before, then this lesson may be too easy for you and you can go ahead and check out my more advanced classes. But if you only know some of these characters or don't know any at all, then go ahead and give this class a try and I hope you can learn something. Okay, so first let's look at 1 through 5 and I will read them out loud and you can just copy me, okay? 起床 起床 means to get up. 拉筋 拉筋 means to stretch. 上厕所上厕所 to go to the bathroom. 刷牙刷牙 to brush your teeth. 洗脸洗脸 to wash your face. Okay, now let's look at 6 through 10. 泡咖啡泡咖啡 to make coffee. 做早餐做早餐 to make breakfast. 看新闻看新闻 to look at the news. 洗碗洗碗 to wash the dishes. 打扮打扮 to get ready. Okay, so let's first start with 起床. If you've seen my beginner's lesson how to say get up, brush your teeth, and go to bed, then you've already learned this, but I'm just going to say it again anyways. So 起床 这个起 this 起 the left side means to walk and the right side means yourself, a person, like 自己的那个己. Okay, and 床, there's a tree in 床 because most beds are made out of wood. So that's a fun way to remember these characters. Okay, next one, 拉筋. 拉 means to pull, right? So like if you have a door and you pull. So with your muscles, if you're doing this, you're actually pulling that muscle, right? And if you're stretching your back, you're 拉，你在拉你的身体. And 筋 actually means your tendons. So yeah, we don't really say 拉肌肉, we say 拉筋. Okay, that's for stretching. Okay, next one, 上厕所. I'm sure all of you guys have learned this before. 厕所 is a very, very, very important word. It means bathroom. And the 上 means to be on it, right? So be on the toilet. So yeah, that's the verb for 厕所, 上厕所. If you want to know more detailed words about 上厕所, please comment below. I'm not shy to talk about it because we all do it. Okay, next up, 刷牙. 刷 is to brush. So 刷 is like this kind of movement where you're scrubbing or something. And so on the right side of 刷, there is a knife, 刀子. And so this knife is used back in time, like when they would clean themselves. Sometimes they would even 刮毛. They would shave their hair on their bodies. And that was a way of getting clean. And then they would use the cloth. If you can see there, 刷, there is a cloth under that. And they would use that also to scrub themselves. And 牙 is just your 牙齿, so 刷牙. Okay, next we have 洗脸. Now 洗 is to wash, right? And 脸 is your face. So 洗脸, 洗 is to just use your hands to clean. And if you notice, 洗 on the left side of this character has 3 drops of water. So you know that you're using water when you wash your face, which is very good. And 脸 on the on the right, on the left side of lian, that also means muscle, or like, so anytime you see that part, it doesn't mean a moon. The moon radical and the muscle radical are very similar, but they're different. So the muscle radical, the lines in the middle are a little bit not straight, they're a little crooked, and so then you know it means muscle. Okay, next one, 泡咖啡. Again, for 泡, we have the water driplets on the side of this character, so we know it has to do with water. And 泡 means to soak something in water. So the 泡咖啡, you're actually taking the coffee beans and kind of letting them soak in the water, or letting the hot water be poured through it. So you can 泡咖啡, 泡茶. Okay, you can 泡like your beans if you need to like have them soak in water before you cook them. You can 泡 those beans as well. Okay, next one, 做早餐. It's just like, you know, making breakfast, easy enough. Number 8, 看新闻. Let's look at this word 看. We all know it means to see. I mean, if you don't know, we all know it means to see. But let's dissect this character a little bit. First of all, the top of 看 actually means a hand. Okay? And the bottom of 看 means an eye. So why do we have a hand and an eye for 看, for to look or to see? Well, if you're outside on a sunny day and you need to look at something or someone, don't you go like this? So there it is, the hand kind of sideways over your eye because you're trying to look for someone. Super cool. I love this character. Okay, and then 新闻. Xin means new, and 闻 kind of means almost like gossip. If you look here, there's a 门, a door on the outside of this character. So you have a door, and then on the inside of the character you have an ear. So it's almost like people would, back in ancient Chinese history or whatever, the way they would gossip is they would go to each other's houses, by their either inside their house or just at the door, and just talk to each other, chat, and hear about the latest news. And so that's why 新闻, this 闻 part, has a door and the ear. Very cool. All right, next one, 洗碗. Again, we have 洗 just like 洗脸, but now we're 洗碗. And so if you look at 碗, this character, on the left side, we have a rock. That is a rock character. So why would we have rock for bowls? Well, actually, I'm sure you know this, but back in time, their bowls were made out of stone. So, yeah, that's why there is a rock in that radical, in that character. Last one, 打扮. Now, if you know 打means to hit, right? But 打 means so much more than just hit. We have like 打电话, which is to make a phone call. We also have 打电动, which means to play video games. So this 打 doesn't always mean hit. So the 打扮, it basically means to put your clothes on, maybe put your watch on, brush your hair, do your makeup. It just means all those things combined to get ready. 打扮. Okay, so there we have our vocabulary. Okay, so now next we are going to make some really simple sentences using these words to help them get ingrained in your mind so that you don't forget, okay? And I will be speaking a little bit faster, so if I speak too fast, you can always pause it and rewind and go back to it and listen to it again, okay? So the first one, 起床. Oh, 我不想起床，我太累了. Okay, next one, 拉筋. Oh, 我的身体好酸痛，我需要拉筋。哦，好痛。Okay. Next one, 上厕所. 我刚喝太多水，我要上厕所，你可以快一点吗？ Okay. Next one, 刷牙. 我的口好臭，我需要刷牙。 Alright. Next one, 洗脸. 我每天早上都会洗脸。Next one, 泡咖啡. 我好累，你可以帮我泡咖啡吗？ Okay. Next one, 做早餐. 我帮你做早餐好不好 Okay, next one. 看新闻。不要打扰我，我在看新闻。Next one. 洗碗。我帮你洗碗吧，你自己休息。Lastly, 打扮。啊，已经11点，我要赶快打扮出门。Okay, I hope that helped. Let me know in the comments below if you have any questions, comments, concerns. And if you learned something, please hit the thumbs up and also remember to subscribe. I will be putting out new videos every week. So I just think learning Chinese is so fun and I love to show people what I'm learning as I'm living here in Taiwan. All right, I love you all. Have a great day. Goodbye.